Hello and welcome. Another Thursday, another JVL League race today. Round 9 today in Hungary. We are on the Hungarian, maybe not in Bucharest, but pretty close to the Bucharest. That's the standings for now. Champ for now is the drivers, the leader of the championship. While Alpha Tauri is going for the Constructors Championship, at least for now. 66 points ahead of Racing Point. Second in the normal in driver standing is Houseman. Only 10 points behind Champ, and Brett then is 42 points behind while being in his Alfa Romeo. Let's now go back to the race itself. And I'm sorry if there is some early lags or anything like that. It's just not my fault. It's simply YouTube hating me and everything what I done. Like in the early stages of the stream is gonna lag out a little bit. So with the first people to start the laps, like the Reynolds. Okay, first will be Finn, probably. Yeah, or no, Brad will be a first one to finish the lap, I think. No, he first invalidating his completely other place. Let's go with Finn. How the Renault driver is gonna make his banking lap on the mediums. So there will be some. Oh, and he just cut at the last chicane. 49.89 for him would be really good time on the mediums, but he simply cut at the last corner. That's really unlucky for him. While he would be just behind Redza, and Redza is on the softs. I see there is an Alfa Romeo of Tim. No, it will be Brett. Brett crossing the line. No, he was Mate. Meanwhile, I think he moved or something happened because he is not in the Renault today. Cameron moves for the first. 144.47 for him. And I see the Red Bull unknown on the mediums. 150.279 for him. Just behind the soft runners. While Petuka goes for fastest 150.046, puts him on provisional P4. I think Team Peters started the lap. Sayaka as well. Brixton unable, as well as Finn is not on the lap. Oh, and I don't know what Brixton does, but he simply just overshooted it. I see one of the racing points going to the last corner. I think it was Redza, but he didn't get his lap better than previously. Yeah, it will be Rick. Rick is coming into the pits. At Maciek, meanwhile, 150.067, but on the soft, so it's not a good lap for the Ferrari driver. Just behind his teammate, but on different compounds, and Maciek's supposed to be the faster one because of the compound which he used. But he didn't work out that well. Yeah, I'm back. Sariaka, 190, 097. What happened to Braxton? Why did he just crash out on the main straight? Like, that's weird. Okay. And did I have? Yeah, yeah. As I thought, the remote play just crashed out. Yeah, I love it. I love when this thing happens. So I'm gonna change it in a minute so you can see it. Okay, so we are back. So Lexa goes P7 with 152.502 on the softs. Team Pair 156.72 P8 for Alfa Romeo driver. Uper with 115.937 on P9, and Sariaka with that really bad lap on 10th place. Funky starts his lap, if I'm not mistaken, as well as I have no idea who is making, who is where. So I'm gonna go to the Haas driver. Which is Mate. Mate is here, so the second Haas driver, which is Lexa. Lexa is driving with the 3 laps all tires, so I'm not gonna watch him for now. Oh, Mate, through this last, through the turn 6, he had that. It's really easy to do. I see Renault of Friedorf coming through the last corner and with 1:36.96. P1 provisional pole position for him. Rick crossed the line but probably cut at his lap. Funky with 1:48.64 on the mediums. The fastest guy on the mediums so far. Really good lap for him. P4 at least for now. We see also Lexa, but Lexa didn't improve his time as I see. Javier meanwhile started the lap. I have no idea how, but I'm gonna pretend it happened somehow. Mate. Oh, Mate. Oh, that was Mate. Oh, that's why I mistakenly pick up Lexa, not Mate. Lexa is going into the pits. Friedorf is going into the pits as well. So let's look on the Red Bull guy. Rick will. Let's just say Rick. I'm not gonna make my tongue crack out, or I don't know how to name it. Oh, he gets off with ERS before the main straight, but 1:14.729 is enough for P4. Javier, no, it was Juppe which crossed the line, but I don't know, he probably started lap just right now. Champ is going into the pits, he's not going to make any kind of a call. That was Javier. Javier is going into the pits too. Let's see how Redsa is gonna do. He's going on the that's really bad lap, Redsa. We have both Ferraris on the out laps, as well as the Williams. Probably right now, Rick only on the lap is maybe Juppe, and yeah, he is on the lap, going pretty aggressive on this curb on the left hand side, just before this right-hander. Now through this corner where Max Verstappen crashed out while coming onto the grid. Let's now see how Juppe does through these last 2 corners, the corners which Ferrari struggles the most in 2019. the sector where they're losing like 4 or 6 tenths, and Juppe with 148 to 9 going to P5, at least for now. No, it's not Sunset, it's Sariaka, which is on the outlap. Yeah, but I know that Ferrari guys are not on, so... Oh, Maciek did invalidate his lap. Petutka didn't, he's 1 second up. He is going to challenge Fyodor. He's going to challenge Finn to his pole position. 1:13.760. Close, but not close enough. Meanwhile, behind him, Cameron didn't improve his time, I think. Alfa Romeo Timpe going 5 fastest, 1:40.584 for him. Great time for him. Finn, meanwhile, the guy on provisional pole position for now, starts his lap. Lexa doing it as well. Let's try for now with Brett, who drive out and is on the mediums. Let's see if he's going to even finish this lap, or they are gonna still making these last first challenges or something like that. Because I see Houseman is doing it, because he's 16th and he retired. He will not do a lap. Meanwhile, at the front, Sariaka didn't forget about him. 1:40.162 is enough for him to go provisional P3. Second row start for him. A really great time for Mercedes driver. Could be better, but not bad for him. Okay, now it's the lags on my side. I'm sorry. And Brett is crossing the line while my remote play thought why not to try and crash. 1:40.373 is for Brett, and yeah, another time when my remote play just crashed out. I love it. I just simply love it. Okay, I'm gonna change it to the cable, so well, maybe now it's not gonna crash out like that. We're back. Yeah, I know, it's just not my fault sometimes. I don't know why right now it's just like usually when I'm playing I'm not having any kind of issues with how it works, but when I'm streaming then everything just starting to crack out and like it's not how it's supposed to be. And I have no idea why I didn't go on the cable. I'm still on the Wi-Fi, so I'm pretty much worried that. Meanwhile, Fyodor. Oh, did he improve? Yes, he improved. I didn't say that because I was too aware of looking. Redzow, meanwhile, is spun out of turn 1. A really hard traction zone. We just Juppe, meanwhile, just fly past him. And we see, oh, out the front, Rick, 1:40.351, push him into P4, second row start. Oh, Matej. Let's see. Okay, let's go with Champ right now. He's on the mediums. He go for the last possible moment to go out on the lap, probably, because if he's gonna to invalidate this lap, he will have to go into the pits right now and try again, and it might be just about to make it. Let's see if he's able to overtook Brett. 1:40.373 for Brett. Let's see how Champ is gonna make it. He's through the last corner and now going off and not finishing the lap. He's P15, and he will not have a time to make another lap. We know that Champ is only P15 with 1:53.35. That's a really bad lap for him. I don't think so. That this last corner just made him lose red, like almost a second. I'm not believing it. So yeah. Sunset meanwhile begin his first lap. His teammate as well. We see Mate on the lap, Alexa on the lap. But the first to end the lap will be Yupa. He's not improving for the third sector, for the second sector. After second sector, a lot of oversteer, and he's going into the pits. We see Maciek. No, we see Petutka lose the car up the field. He's not gonna make another lap. We see Champ letting off the guys, but he's starting another lap, so I'm pretty surprised to see. Timpe meanwhile 1:43.38, really good lap for him. Petuka probably not gonna make it. Fyodor just started the lap, Anno as well. Alexa, no, it's Mate crossing the line, but I'm not sure if he was starting the lap or not. Sunset was ending the lap 1:50.039, pretty bad time for a guy that I was thinking was going to make a championship fight. Meanwhile, Finn is going up. He is 40,000 in front of his time. Let's see how the Renault driver is going to drive, because he's making a really good time for now. Let's see, only in front of him is Champ. We're gonna see there's 2 times up for Finn. I'm gonna wait with him till the end of the lap. The last 2 corners are in front of him, just 1 corner to go, and he will even grow larger gap between him and another lap, and Finn with 1:34.58, 1 times up, and he's provisional pole position at least for now. Champ is only 10th, 1:45.51, and as I thought, Champ is not in a really good position today. Mate with 1:39.62. If he was in his he's having 8, so he joined mid-session. So if he had his Renault, which I think he didn't change, he would be on P13 for Renault. Oh, and I see Sareka lift off the throttle. I don't know why. And the only guy which is going to which is Funky is not ending the lap, so I'm gonna say it with confidence right now. Finn, another pole position for the Renault driver. Great job for him. Renault has another pole position this time. It's Finn, not Mate. Mate this time is in Haas, and I think it's only because he had to join mid-session, and we see because he have 8 of Roman Grosjean, so he had to just pick up the car that is available. So let's say that it's pretty good for him. Another pole position for the driver of Renault. Yeah, I don't see any kind of change, so Mate is and should be in P in Renault, but some mistake was there probably. So that's it. The Finland went to Petuka is second, while Fridolf the Finn takes pole, 3 times up, then Petuka, then Romanian of RTG Mate has at least for now, house driver. I'm gonna say that he's house driver for now. It's easier for me. Then Turkish Saryaka, Timpa, another Finland, recoil of Dutch driver in 6, and Cameron Brett, Funky Champ, the 4 British people in it just to himself. Brett, Funky, and Champ, the only one to be on the videos, and they are and. Funky is splitting 2 championship rivals for now. If there is no formation lap, I'm gonna see it. We're gonna see on the standings again, and we're gonna say how the standings are going to be. But well, let's for now wait at least for the start. If there will be a start of formation lap or the race, I'm not sure which one is gonna happen. Okay, something happened. I don't think there is. So there is a new lobby for now. I see it right now. Yeah, there's a new lobby. I'm gonna show the standings for now. Oh, I think it was Houseman. No, it was Redsa. Just turn around like a helicopter. Yeah, we are going to wait. Yes, I know there is a new session, but I didn't get any invite, so I cannot even go. So we are back on the session, but for now we are gonna look for the standings a little bit more, because we are having, I think, there's a lot of changes. Today there's no Fry. Fry is out for now, for today. Or if he's, I don't know. Maybe he is tier 2, because I kinda remember something with Fry in tier 2, but I'm not sure about that, so I'm not gonna say just simply that Fry is tier 2. Well, what can I say? Sunset pretty far away. I think Vitinho, Polish driver, in 5th. Gutterstein would be grateful for that thing, because he is in a really good position. As we can see for now, whole 20 drivers have points, so there is no driver that there was not having any points. At least for now. At least for now that are right now here, because if I remember wisely, one of the Mercs I didn't have the points. I'm not sure about that. Well, classically, Williams last, but Red Bull is 9th. Swapped moment between Red Bull and AlphaTauri, which is dominating, at least for now, constructors. Racing mode is pretty far away, 66 points. It's really huge gap between them. Mercedes is 8th because of the slow start. Renault is 7th, slowly getting points back with new duo of Mate and Finn, are doing a great job. Ferrari is 6th, Haas is 5th, kinda being pushed by Vitinha. 4th is McLaren, kinda same story as Haas, but Javier is making a lot of more points, a lot of more consistency, Alexa, I think. Only 6 points between them, but I think I've seen Javier in a good position more. I'm back. Sorry for the little bit of this disturbance. And then Alfa Romeo of Fry and Brett. Brett came mid-season kinda. After I'm not remember who wisely, but he swapped somebody that was in Championship Fight 2, and then Racing Point of Hello Idiot, and if anything, just speak in English, because I'm not understanding any kind of language apart from English. And then Racing Points of Houseman and Redsa, kinda same way as the McLaren or Haas, which are kinda carried away by one driver, kinda like Ferrari this year, which was disaster for the Sebastian Vettel this year. So yeah, that's pretty unlucky. Well, we're gonna see if there's gonna something change. And now the last thing we can wait for now. And well, what can I say? Brett, 2 fastest laps, which is the most in the league. For now, pole positions 2 are for Champ, and today, no, today is not Renault. Renault as a team have 2 pole positions right now. Then race wins is Brett, which he have 3 on his account for now. And Houseman have 5 podiums, the most in the league. And that's pretty visual by him being on P2, just 10 points behind Champ. So now waiting for the drivers. Hope they remember that they have to change to the tires. And there we go and Fyodor. Okay, he changed his strategy just for now. Let's see if there's anyone in top 10 that accidentally didn't change his tires, and it's Matej. Well, that's unlucky for him. I don't know. Left the track. Why is Champ on the softs even though he was on the mediums? Can I ask? What happened with the Red Bull? So unknown just crashed out or glitched out, however you want to say it. They're going to the grid, so I have a little bit of time. Oh no, arrow. Now we have 5 lights and away we go for today's race. I know one thing and a big glitched out. Fyodor is making his way into turn 1, but he's not having a setup. He just wrote it. Oh, they just going out widely. Now Fyodor is just making Champ. How their Champ is third. What's happening right now? I think there should be a restart here because the lobby is glitched out. I wonder how on earth Champ is P3 right now on the run. And the difference between stock setup, probably setup, is just making so much difference. And Fyodor just crashed out. No, is he done it? No, no. What's happened there? I know what's happened. He just crashed out because he didn't have the setup, so he just crashed out. Champ is going into the pits because of that mistake of him. Mate as well, I think. He just left the session. Yeah, he's going on the soft, so it's a call from he was on soft and he shouldn't be here. I think he's just crashing out, just literally. Petuka is leading the race. Let's say that's really unfortunate for the driver, and there's a full yellow. I have no idea how Cameron is already. Wonder how. Oh, it probably helps him. I have no idea what's happening right now. But to go the fastest lap. We have DRS enabled. Down the inside goes Funky of Houseman. Houseman is on the hard tire, and Funky has made the move. P6 for the Williams driver. Meanwhile, oh, and Timpa, what happened there? And safety car deployed. Why is that? What happened to Timpa? Straight into the pits from Petuka, as well as Brett. How on earth Brett is 6? Come on, bro. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? No, the glitch! Okay, driving backwards. Yes. I have no idea what's happening. Like, literally, I don't know what's happening. Rick stayed out. Yep, because he's in the middle, he stayed out too. Houseman, Patrick, Maciek, Wojtinho as well. And everybody came to the pits. Apart from the top 7. So there is a lot of things going on in Formula 1 lately. Perez had an interview about being in the Red Bull family. Lewis Hamilton still not having a contract, as well as Helmut Marko that said that advised Sebastian Vettel to not make a contract before. Rick is going into the pits. This is a big mistake from Red Bull. About Red Bull. Oh, and this is a disaster for the Red Bull, as well for the Renaults. 17th. Oh, mother. What can I say? I just simply... Okay, Cameron just completely lagged out. At least for me, because he was in the pits. So it's just stupid. Team Pet just crashed out intentionally, another crashing out intentionally, so another... I think there will be another penalties for that. And now we are preparing for the restart. And I think Yuppe knows how to do it. And he does. And there's collision! Ano and Champ, what happened there? They are fighting, they're pretty close. Behind them there's fight too. Redsa meanwhile lost the place. Waitinho lost the place at, from Petutka. Meanwhile, Brett is fighting with Redsa, but Randy outside goes in Mate, crashing out. Like literally, don't have any idea what's happening right now. Oh, is there sunset? No, Sariaka. What happened there? No damage at least for the Mercedes, but now Lexa going down the inside of the SS and around the inside. The Haas goes and he manages his maneuver pretty well. Meanwhile behind Sunset. Oh, he's going out wide and just heavy, just slip through, and meanwhile Rick trying to go down the inside of Sunset. Is there any damage in the Mercedes? And now meanwhile Brett and Waitinho fighting for the 7th place for now. Mate has left. Well, in front there is a switch in the Ferraris, but we're gonna see how Waitinho trying to fight off Brett. Brett is unable to counter-attack Waitinho this time. Making a move on Sariaka. We will see two different strategies in the Mercedes. Rick is just really close. Meanwhile, Waitinho got re-overtaken by Brett with some aggressive maneuver down the side of the chicane. And Lexa, another driver that heavy just couldn't pass through this. Meanwhile, Reds are going wide, and Champ got to the P9. You have DRS enabled. I didn't see that, but Funky is on the first place. Now Hausman is really close to Juppe. Juppe now being under attack of Hausman. Patrick just follows them. A really close battle for the second place. Juppe is just simply pulling out Hausman from going after Funky. Funky is making as big a gap as he possibly can, and now didn't go down the inside from Hausman. At least he didn't make any kind of a big dive that would be really dangerous for him and for Juppe. Brett meanwhile behind, trying on Voitinho, making Champ pretty aggressive move. He have to follow Brett through, make us less possible mistakes. And now the switchback from Voitinho. A really good maneuver there. He was still there, but now he crashed out, and here's no wing for Voitinho. He crashed out. There's a virtual safety car for him. Oh, the disaster! For Voitinho, another virtual safety car. So we have a restart. Meanwhile, Juppe being overtaken by another guy. So Patrick just follows through Hausman, and they need to keep the honest from the driver. Meanwhile, Reds are behind. Reds are going straight in turn 1, losing the positions, going out of points in normal Formula 1, obviously, because we have points into the P15. Meanwhile, Maciek are really close. Almost overtaking Unknown, but the Champ had to be honest, because Maciek tried pretty suicidal move into turn 6. A pretty one thing I think, yeah, I should be some kind of guy that teach people how to speak, because my speaking is so precise. Yes. Okay, let's go back, because Lexa, 3-second time penalty for him. Another penalty this race. Sorry, white goes Juppe, and Patuka just is the with DRS. Overtaking the McLaren driver. I'm tired, I'm sorry. There's a little bit of a train behind Maciek. And Patrick is getting a first penalty for the top guys. I think it's gonna make him really hard, because he is going to fall off. Right now he's going to be 5th because of that penalty, but Brett is closing in pretty quickly, as well as Champ, so he may be behind both of them. And we have Sector 2 Crash, which is Sariaka, spun off right after the chicane. So yeah, that's really it. And oh no, he just lost the car again, getting damage. No hope for Sariaka today for any kind of good points. Down the inside goes Patrick now. Is he gonna do it? No, he's not gonna make it. Round the outside, but now round the inside to the turn 6. Now he's just letting off the throttle. He knows that he's suicidal. Sariaka retired, and Magic has been spun around. Sariaka retired in the pits, so there's no need for any kind of a safety car. A 3-second time penalty for Maciek. Let's see the train for the P2. Patrick goes down the inside of Houseman right now. Sorry for the little bit of footage. And now is Patrick able? Now goes down the inside. Is he gonna squeeze out a little bit of the Houseman? He's now squeezing out the racing point, but around the outside they both go side by side into the turn 6. But Houseman had to capitulate himself. He finally, his defense finally fall down. And Patrick is finally able. I'm sorry. He's finally able to overtake Houseman, and Petuka is just looking on the bow and just wait for any kind of mistake for Houseman right now. Because he's much faster, much fresher tires, but meanwhile behind them, Javier really made some kind of a mistake that led him to losing the place to Sunset right now. And we have two fights for now. We have Houseman, Petuka, I think. Well, I'm not counting Patrick right now because he's gonna run away probably from now. And Brett with Yupa. And Brett is going down the inside in the turn 1. Yupa is not going to let it off easily, but much better traction, even though the softer combo is on Yupa. Sunset goes to the 8th place. He's overtaken Anno right now. Let's go back to Petuka Houseman fight. Well, Patrick have no rest, and Petuka is getting stupid penalty. He's probably out of the win contention right now. Because he had to pit again, remember, on his tires. While maybe Brett will be able to go to the end with them. Really big disadvantage for Petuka. Well, behind him, Brett is just slowly coming back to them. As well as Champ, which is slightly going after Yupa. Well, I think Houseman right now is gonna go out of the US. I think at least. But I'm wrong because Houseman is just under the second in the ejection point, which is gonna make Petuka life much harder. Champ fights with Juppe. Go down the inside the McLaren. They are putting a lot of fight to the championship leader. And Champ right now. And oh, so close. Almost touch and spun out Champ. But Champ probably got a warning here. But he's not getting over Juppe so easily as his rival Brett. Houseman meanwhile fall out of the DRS, so he is gonna be really vulnerable to the attacks on the main straight. So let's see this pair if anything can happen. Meanwhile, I just simply see that Redza fall down camera. I don't know how, because he was the entire lap behind him. Meanwhile, Champ finally taking up the no. Juppe just going into the pits. Petuka waits for better opportunity to attack. He just simply waits. Oh, I didn't see that. Houseman going straight to the pits. Champ is staying out as well as Brett. Petuka obviously. Patrick is going for the overcut. Funky is P7. 2 seconds. I don't know, so he's in a pretty good space, as well as Houseman 3.5 seconds behind Will. Rick Will, but he's pretty behind from Funky. I think there had to be something happening in the pits. I'm sorry about that. Jones in behind. Patrick going straight to the pits. As I might fourth. And let's see where Patrick is gonna go out. Is it in front of Funky? I don't really think so, but I think in front of Houseman, and it's really far away from Houseman. He's now gonna just move away Rick, and it's really ridiculous. We'll see change because of the another pit stop. Brett, meanwhile, is losing time. And no, 3-second time penalty. We're gonna see if there is gonna be any possibility of anything. Oh, there's a Javier spun around on a deadly Frankie meanwhile, oh no, Hausman, fastest lap of the race on this video, so he's moving, probably gonna move around as well as Patrick. Only if Rick will not make it difficult for him. Well, he's not gonna make it difficult only because the difference between tires is huge. Petuka going straight to the pits on the mediums. Funky is gonna overtake him. Funky, the fastest out of the race, but see if overcut gonna work out for him. No, he's behind Rick. Yeah, so the overcut didn't work out for Petuka, but he's on the mediums. He's gonna go straight for the fight, and now only Brett, Champ, and Unknown are on the really old hearts. The Rick is on mediums too, but I'm not gonna count him in because I'm sorry, but he's not fighting for the win for now. Sorry, mate. Maciek is on 20 laps hard, so he's simply doing a madness right now. But I think they're gonna crash out. That's just my idea. Not sure about that. Meanwhile, Petuka is just simply so close, almost crashing into Rick back. Yet he's unable to make a pass into this right-hander, and probably not gonna make it here to the last corner, maybe, or no, he will not have Cameron. Meanwhile, crashes out. No, something happened to him. Because he's going slowly. He's simply going slowly, like a retirement. Yes, he retired in the race. Rick, meanwhile, where is the first? Houseman beats Unknown. Straight. Any kind of pace. I don't know how to go with the old heart. I'm gonna just look if I am able to see any kind of graining. Yeah, Brett is having a lot of grain on the left front. But Champ oh, massive lockup from Champ, but Champ is not having a lot, that's a massive yeah, he's not having a lot of graining, he's having, in fact, he's having almost no graining. I'm not having any graining too. So I think in place of Champ, in place of Brett, I should be scared. Because the driver behind is having much better tire wear and pace right now, because I see that Champ slightly, not surely, coming towards Brett. It's 5.4 right now, so I'm gonna look out and see what kind of difference is gonna be after it. But the graining, Champ got the penalty, and I think that's it. The only thing that can save Champ from not winning, to win the race, is Brett getting a penalty or a puncture for him. Well, Champ got slight graining right now, and he's losing, at least in the second sector. But I think Champ is getting his tires into the shape, not gaining a lot of graining. Because Brett is going full throttle. Meanwhile, Housen behind is being stuck behind Patrick. Patrick is doing a great job as a teammate for Champ. As well as kind of for Funky, which is on P3, probably one of his best career finish, at least for now here. Is gonna bring a lot of points into the Williams. But Hausman is not enjoying the time behind the AlphaTauri driver. Petuka is just straight behind his gearbox, and he's unable to get past the AlphaTauri driver, so dangerous spot for him. Unable to do anything for now. But Petuka, at least luckily for him, does not have any kind of ERS, so he is unable to do any kind of maneuver. He will not be able. They just slightly not be able. Red, meanwhile, extends his gap from Champ. And Petuka, another penalty for the Finnish driver, and that's a lot. 6 seconds is a lot. He's not gonna fall behind, I know, but he's probably going to stay here at P6. He is pushing, he's literally pushing Hausman through the corners, and Hausman feels this pressure. He goes out wide there. Sunset, meanwhile, almost making overtaking maneuver on Juppe. Let's see. There's any possibility for him. Oh, he goes so much on this curve. His car simply just jumped on and cannot do anything. Oh, this camera angle is beautiful. I love this camera angle where you are going like with a drone. I'm just so superiously fan of this camera. I just love it. Haver, meanwhile, having another 3-second time penalty. We can say it's a mediocre weekend for the McLaren. P8, 11, some points to the back from both drivers. Like everyone's gonna have a gonna have points. And I now think I seen the reason why Sunset is unable to pass Juppe for now, even on the mediums. But now he goes down the inside of Juppe, but Juppe with that much more ERS is having so much more better traction out of the corners. Meanwhile, Petuka made some kind of a mistake because he's 1.5 seconds behind Houseman, and he's not pressurizing the Racing Point driver that was involved. Meanwhile, Sunset is literally pushing Juppe for the corners, but on the straight, Juppe will have advantage if Sunset is not gonna make it. If Sunset not gonna think about it hardly, because for now, in this particular moment, if Sunset does everything right, he overtook Juppe already. If he do not lose the car in the middle of the corner, do not lose like 8/10 in one corner in one go. I wonder, but he lost way too much time on this, and Juppe now is he gonna make the repass down the inside? He goes, there's contact, there's a tire banging. He forced his way back to P8, and Sunset crashing out, and that's a safety car probably deployed or not, but Sunset just simply a virtual safety car. But that's a huge crash for the Mercedes guy. There was a slight tap, I said it earlier with Champ, but the slight tap was big enough for Sunset to just be sent off. And he's already no longer a driver in this race. He is out of the Hungarian Grand Prix. And we see Brett in the pits, as well as Champ. And they are going on the mediums. Well, I think going on the softs would be a reasonable thing. Ah no, meanwhile, about driver penalty, this is a disaster for him. And now Patrick is in front of Brett, so Brett now. So I think right now there is gonna be a really good fight between Brett and Patrick. Ah no, just letting go Champ. He knows he cannot do anything much more. Patrick gonna bunch up everyone as much as he can, so Champ can get a much amount of points as he can. And Brett is so close to Patrick. I wonder how long the AlphaTauri will be able to fight off AlphaTauri. But I wonder if Funky is having enough pace to stay in front of Brett, because that's the biggest thing I wonder about. And we see Patrick getting overtaken by Brett. He's not making it pretty hard for him, but is he gonna try to repass him to the turn 2? Or is he gonna just wait? I see some deployment of ERS, but he's not gonna fight it. Oh, well, Funky have now 5. Champ simply getting... Oh, what happened to Juppe? Why is he so behind? It's actually nice from Champ. Oh, okay, I may now understand, because Unknown was in the pits and something glitched out and He wasn't losing the prize, he was gaining one. Let's see what's gonna Brett do. What Brett is gonna do. Brett is having a better pace. 160.005. What was the time for the first for the Funky? Oh, he was almost 1.5 seconds slower. And Champ got penalty. Champ got penalty, so he's out of the race contender, of the race winning contention. Even a race podium. I'm wondering if Funky is able to fight off Brett, because it's gonna be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Just left the session. I don't know why he was saying something here, but okay. Not gonna ask. Well, Funky is just probably gonna hold on to this position as much as he can. My Houseman, he still is unable to overtake Patry, which is just a weird thing for me. Bright is just eating up Funky. Funky's having no counter for the Brett pace, and now 3 laps to go, and this half-second gap is probably going to be good enough for Funky. Or not. At least not on this lap. Like he's gonna defend his position. At least for this lap. And well, I'm now looking on a Houseman. Oh, and Javier just crashed out. No! No, there's no virtual safety car in the our safety car. So there's no savior. For Funky, there would be a possibility of safety car in the last laps. It would be great. But right now, Brett is gonna just simply eat Funky. Or, I don't know, 2 laps to go. Much more ERS for Funky, but now Brett is gonna go round the outside to the last corner. He's not gonna make it. But, oh, they're so close. They're so close. Now Brett going down the inside. Funky is using his ERS, but he's unable to do it. He's unable to save his win. And Brett moves to P1. Now I'm looking on Houseman, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty happy, so at least these guys will not play a Luxembourgian theme anthem today. I'm happy about that. I didn't see it fully, so I'm not gonna say anything. Sunset. I think like the turn 2 was just on the limit, I think. But turn 4 I didn't see it, so I'm not sure what happened there. Yupa, meanwhile, about him. 3-second time penalty. Well, I'm not sure if Funky ever raced, or is it just my imagination? I don't think it's my imagination, but Chump going right the outside of Patuka. Easy does it, no problem at all. What can I say I think Funky is first. This is the first ever race for Funky. I think, at least that's what I think. But I know one thing for sure right now. There's probably nothing is. Oh no! Funky has a penalty! No! No! Just no! Why did you do this for me? It was such a great history, but Brett is going to win his 4th Grand Prix in JVL. Brett is winning another Grand Prix for him, and Patrick is winning, and Houseman is 3rd. 5th is Champ, 6th is Patuka. Yuppe, I know which one is gonna be Yuppe. Unknown. 30 laps on these hearts, I see. Two tenths, almost 3 tenths. And Yuppe is going to be P7 and unknown P8. Redsa coming home in P10, as well as Lexa and Maciek filling the rest of the grid. Well, great debut from our Williams driver. I don't know if he's just reserved. Funky P2 for him. He managed the strategy well. Didn't make any unnecessary pit stops, and well, that paid off. He is he's 2nd. Congratulations for Frankie. 1st ever race, I think, and 1st ever podium immediately. For the game is Houseman. For me, I think it's Frankie because of that, how he managed the pressure on the early stages, and he didn't crash out like any stupid way. Congrats for Brett, another win, his 4th. In JVL, no one has more than him. But he's still only in P3. But today I think he's gonna close the gap pretty substantially. Congrats for the Funky, the Williams driver. P2 for him. 1-2 for the British drivers. Houseman is 3rd. The Dutch mate is 3rd. Romanian Patrick 4th. 5th is Champ. 6th is Petuka. 7th Yuppe. 8th Will. 9 unknown. 10th is Redsa. 11 Lexa. 12 Maciek. 13 Javier. 14th Sunset, which he's having a DNF already. So I'm gonna just go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna remember how Funky is having a nickname, so I'm gonna just make it sure. Oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant that.
Hello? Hear me?
Yo. Yo. Are you two alive?
Yo man, I'm alive.
Yo. GG. Oh, you were fast.
Yeah, that was quite quick. Bread was very quick, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sweating so much from that. You don't understand.
Hello. Now I'm hearable on the
You.
party. Yeah, it's just I'm always
Stress. All I have to say about that is stress.
Mate, I'm sweating like a pig right now.
And who is saying that? Because I'm
Me,
just,
Funky.
GG, Brad.
about stress.
it helps me.
Okay,
I was
so
lapping 117s on like 60% worn hards. I was pushing so hard.
This was one of my worst races ever. I was so not confident on the throttle.
okay, let's
I
get it
bottled
over
cotton
because
so hard though.
let's get it over. I want to play some games. Please, Houseman, stop. Houseman, Houseman,
sake,
I literally, I'm not.
It's been a few races. It's been a few races.
I'm gonna say it. If you win, you can do it. Okay, let's
But I
let's
won't
make
win
a
if I
deal.
start last.
Then do not start last or finally do
but
it.
that's more fun. Did you saw my overtake on Sunset and Patrick on lap 1? That was beautiful.
No,
It's so much more
There-
fun to start last.
then win us being last. You have there is like Champ done it and Brett done it too. So why you cannot do this too? So just be quiet and do not complain because
To
we
be
know.
fair, it wasn't exactly like I started first and just went on to win because it was. I did start 8th.
Yeah, but it sounds not sounds. Okay, I misplaced. Well, but you know, Champ and Brett being last, two last persons on the grid. There were 1-2. So just do not complain. If you're gonna win, then you can play it. But if you're not gonna win, then do not play it. Like in Formula One. But now
Does
let's
that
go.
mean I can play it?
If you win, then you can play it. I have no anything against it.
But I
But-
did win.
From P17 to P3, I think it's kind of a win for me, so.
Okay, let's just.
Yeah, but you know, I went from P18. I went from P8.
but
no, I went
All the
from
fast guys
P18 to
started
winning
last then.
Bahrain.
Now three fast guys, including Friedolf, and Funky started.
Friedolf forgot to put a setup on.
So it was more hard to get a podium now than.
Well,
races.
I know perfectly that Finn and Tim probably gonna get a penalty because they crashed out intentionally and the safety cars went out after they crashed.
Whoever caused that safety car, I thought had ruined the race for me.
Yeah, and
Like
that
the
was
first one.
Tim. That was Tim because
I had
Kind
to
of
take.
safe champions race.
Finn.
It saved Champs race.
Yeah,
It did,
because he mistakenly
Yeah,
got
damage, I
some
think.
soft. No, he was having on softs when he qualified on medium.
He started on softs, yeah.
Yeah, so he had to go
Oh.
into the pits as well as Mate. So they both go into the pits and change to the tires. They were they're supposed to start. So I think there shouldn't be any consequences about that. So well,
No, there's no consequences if you do that.
yeah, that's saying that. And do you have anything about saying that race apart from lap 1, which I didn't see because I was so confused because everyone was a ghost.
That one was beautiful. It was so much fun. I think in 2 laps I
Oh, yeah,
I went
actually.
from the last place to P6 or P4.
Does
I know,
anyone
it was-
know what happened on lap 1? Because there was a huge crash at the first corner, and I went from like P8 to P3.
I have no idea. I
have no
know.
idea.
I only see like. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. How on earth Champ is third? How? how did he manage to go to third on lap 1?
I was
was
second.
like,
oh yeah, but Champ on the soft, so yeah.
and I was like, how? I know he was on the softs and he's supposed to be on the mediums, but still, how? How on earth he is second? He was second after Finn crashed out.
On lap 3, I was second, and I was like, how on earth has this happened?
I
was 8th.
And well, Champ got even better start than you. He was after the first corner, he was third.
Oh yeah,
And
well,
after-
he was on softs.
And yeah, and he had to crash out, and he had to just pit. But well, still, he was third. While and after Finn crashed out intentionally, he was second, and that was weird for me.
Yeah, there was a huge crash on lap 1 because after lap 1 I was second once Champ.
Yeah, maybe let's tell Houseman, apart from that lap 1, as I said, what's happened in the race. You were stuck behind Patrick really long.
No, I was not. I was really slow. I almost spun every lap. Especially out of turn 1. I was just struggling a lot. Patrick carried me with him, and I think without Patrick I would have been P8 or something. Patrick deserved this podium more than I did.
Yeah, okay. So now we're gonna go.
Yeah, but he got a penalty.
We're gonna.
He was quicker. I have to go now.
Okay, we're gonna go to now. I think Funky have a debut today. Am I wrong?
That was last week, I'm afraid.
Well, it is a debut on the podium technically.
True. Yeah, true.
I wasn't last race, so yeah, I wasn't last race. Am I stupid?
Yeah, our useless commentator couldn't.
Shut up.
It's a debut for you. It's a debut for you. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Let's put it that way. And P2, and like I was watching Brett as the moment he crossed over and he got penalty. I was like, oh my god, he's going to win, because I thought it was your debut. And then I look on the scoreboard, I was like,
we both
why?
got a penalty in the last lap.
And I was like,
I might get
why?
my penalty removed, I'm not gonna lie.
I might get mine removed though, because basically I went off the track and I straight up lifted off and broke, yet the game still gave me a penalty. And I was like, really, man?
But
The
that's
penalty system in this game is awful.
well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Me and Houseman were battling, and I think it was through the tight chicane, and there just wasn't enough room, so I just had got a warning from that as well.
Well, what can I say?
Also, I could have been faster at the end, but like for some reason I wasn't being like when the VSC came out, I couldn't see there was a VSC out, and then the game wasn't telling me when I got warnings, which I was being so careful at the end.
You have to just play. You just have to open the menu and just close it, and it'll immediately repair it. I had the same glitch so many times, so I'm experienced with that. So well, Funky, I think you're P8 on the start, but well, I'm gonna say it about my personal experience about that game's, the penalty system. I think it's much better than 2019.
Yeah, I think it is a bit better, but
it's not a bit
still
better.
has
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's hugely better. There's some place that is inconsistent, but this is really one thing that was really painful in 2019. It was inconsistent, and you could go the same way 20 laps, and even though you get 3 penalties out of nowhere. And
I agree with that, but it is a bit annoying how it's like they're
But,
like
you know,
Nazis about it, and
well-
if you slightly lift off from a mistake, it gives you a warning.
Personally, I think it's just really punishable, and you have to just be on the toes. So it's making racing at least interesting. Well, it should be there is some kind of script whenever you're side by side with a car. Then these penalties are a little bit lift off. So if you go out wide,
I also feel like there should be some sort of delta when you go off the track, so that if you gain time, then give them a warning. But if you lose time, you should never get a warning. Because I went wide from a mistake, and I lifted off, and I was like, I'll be safe then. I came back.
How much did you lift off? How much? Like, how much of percentage of the throttle?
Amount.
He tapped the brake and then he went full throttle again.
I was actually, I just went full throttle.
Yeah,
Basically, what happened was I cut the corner and just went for it.
If you are going out wide like you did in that corner, you have to completely lift off, and do not touch the throttle until you're back on the track. This is only if you're on the like this kind of a fast right-hander, as here in Hungary, you have to just completely lift off, and until you're on the track, you cannot touch the throttle, or else you're gonna get a warning. So
I came off the throttle completely, and also just from lifting off the throttle in such a fast corner on the exit, you're gonna lose so much time anyway. So
yeah, but the
I think
game,
a delta would be a really good idea.
Well, yeah, but the game doesn't think about next corner.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying
the game.
It's only think about this corner. Yeah, I know. I know that it's going to lose you time, but in the game perspective, in this special zone of the track, you gained. You didn't lost. You gained the time, so you are going to get a the warning. So yeah, well. We are simply now talking about penalties, and I am really wondering what is the race from Funky perspective. I think it was pretty boring, apart from the last corners.
Yeah, lap 1 I think was a disaster. I think I made positions, and then I think a Renault just like swerved in front of me, so I had to brake, and I think I lost like 5 or 6 positions right there. But other than that, it was just about crawling back. I think the VSC, I think I would have got, who was ahead of me? I can't remember.
The first VSC?
Until the VSC.
Champ.
It was,
Wait, the first VSC,
I think, yeah, it was Champ, and then it was you in front. Yeah, so I think I could have caught Champ in the end, but I think that VSC at the end definitely did help me like secure P2.
God, that was tense. So, like, I could have continued, but I was so scared of getting a puncture that I just felt the need. I was like, I feel like I can still win.
When I looked on your tires compared to Champ, I was more confident that Champ would probably go to the end than you. You were having so much graining on the left front tire, while Champ was literally having nothing. So
wait, so how old were your tires, bro?
When the graining starts, when you're having
my tires were like 20 laps old at that point. Oh, more than 20 laps old.
Yeah, 20. And how many percent you had? It was like 70.
It was about 60, 70, yeah.
Yeah, the graining.
And I was doing 117s. I was pushing so hard. I was like, I will not lose this race.
Well, the graining starts. The graining starts to show off when you have 60% of the tires. And I know something about going hard, long way, like the Vietnam, China, and Baku, from the lap 1 to the end on the hards. I know how it feels to drive these tires so long, and even though in China I won kind of by luck because of the penalties, but still. Like I was having like 70%, and I was like literally sweating on the last straight. I was, please do not blow out, please do not blow out in my mind. I was shouting, and when I like crossed over the line, just simply like, it didn't blow up. Like in Baku, it wasn't so bad because it wasn't the front tires. It like in this game, literally, the front tires are getting more damage, but in Baku, it's like literally. Literally everything goes to the trash bin, because now the rear tires are cooking like half percentage. They're like 30%, fronts are 30%, while backs are 60%, and like, oh my god, okay, now it's scary because I do not know how to save the rears better. Like it's scary.
That's
really
weird, because whenever I like race, usually my front tires are like a lot higher. I have no idea why. Than the rear tires. Like usually my rears are in pretty good nick, but my front ones just get absolutely demolished.
Yeah, I think it's a setup thing. At least I think
Yeah,
maybe
my front left was the one that was dying.
Front left was gone.
Yeah, but it's always on this track that front left is like literally dying. And well, what can I say? Like thank you guys for today's race. Well, what can I say? Sunset is having a really great night today because he's going to have he will be much closer to the guys in front. By the way, it's Batsa said, "Funky are my heroes," so I'm just gonna read it. So yeah,
I look forward to watching the race back as well. So
yeah. Thank you for watching. See you.
I need to go and eat my dinner too.
Thank you for watching. See you next week as well. 18 p.m. 6 p.m. UK time.
18 p.m. That is
yeah.
the one.
yeah. Just typical. Just from the.
Been commentating for too long now, man.
Not commentating. In Poland there's 18, and like I am from usually the English, so 18 p.m. and I go, oh, hold up, that didn't work. That shouldn't sound like that. So yeah, we're gonna see again next weekend, 6 p.m. I have no idea what race is again next time, but I know one thing. Watch out for the
I think
tier.
it's Canada.
Okay.
It is Canada, yeah.
Oh right, because tier 2, and watch out for another race from tier 2. Matthew, Wetland, however you want to name me. I was commentating today, and see you next time.